Hey guys, welcome to a new series, or actually a continuing series from the beta. But now, finally, the game's out. We're playing Destiny on the Xbox One. It's pretty exciting.
Not really.
It's
It's a struggle, but we'll get past
it's
the
still a
server
little
problems.
exciting. Yeah, here are the three classes. I'm picking a Warlock. Today we're looking at my character creation.
And initial gameplay. Here's
Yeah,
all the character creation of Alex. There's
Thank
three
you.
races:
That hair is the best.
the humans, Awoken, and
Exo.
Exos. Pretty
We
standard.
both chose Exo.
Yeah, we did. You'll see my character in the next video for the first time.
Robots are great.
Yeah, it's easy to do too. These are the faces for the robots. As you can see, what's really cool is their skin color. They can pretty much be like any color.
Yeah, I
Because
think
they're
they
robots.
might have the most colors.
So, and then all these markings that Alex is currently going through. We want to give you guys
7.
a pretty in-depth look at all the stuff without actually like waiting a long time. So just fast forward it. You can pause at any space if you want to see a certain color, face, or symbol on the side of their head.
Yeah, and if it's needed enough, I'm betting a lot of people watching these videos have the game, but if you don't and you're just really obsessed with looking at characters, we might go through every single character, gender, every face, every head, every combination ever.
Just let us know what you want to see. It's more of we're going to do a walkthrough. This will be the entire Destiny playthrough, like
Yeah.
Earth, Moon, and after that, I don't know. We haven't gotten that far, but you go to Venus, and then you go
Mars,
to Mars
Mercury.
and Mercury. So we'll have the entire game up, but just let us know if you want to see anything. This is Alex. He took literally Parks and Rec forever.
I think this was 9 minutes total.
Yeah,
without being sped up, this was 9 minutes of me deciding what I want to look like. And you only get to see your face on the tower. You don't see it in combat, obviously, because you have a helmet on. So this is what I spent my time doing for 9 minutes. And I was like, oh, so that's what it came to after 9 minutes.
A dude with a purple face. Opening intro is quite long.
Yeah, my subtitles weren't on, so you can find this anywhere. This is everywhere. It's probably talking right now.
It is. Yeah, so we might talk over certain cutscenes. We might not talk over cutscenes. We haven't really figured it out yet.
Well, eventually we won't when we get to cutscenes that weren't in the beta. Like this game, because of server problems, whatnot, we have not gotten even caught up to the beta yet.
Server problems and our own apartment's internet's problems. But back to the series, what we want to do, like I said, we're going to have the entire game up. Mostly with voiceover. We might do some live reaction later in the series once we get the parts we haven't played through. Because right now our live reaction is like, oh, we've already done this. Oh, we've already done this. So once we get to the moon, we'll start doing live reaction. We also want to do multiplayer. We haven't really decided how we want to do it. We might just be like this type of multiplayer review, this map review, or just like random videos of us playing multiplayer. Besides that, Destiny, our class videos have gotten a lot of views, so we might do level 20 class views. Obviously, Alex is a Warlock, I'm a Titan. That'll be easier, and then we have to get someone else, like a Hunter.
Well, obviously, yeah, once we get to the second class unlocks, level 15, probably switch to those, try something new, get points in them, tell you guys what it's like.
So we can do a review of like the two classes for Titan level 20, and then two classes for Warlock level 20, and then eventually we'll have 100 to do. Yeah, so we definitely want to keep up our style of review videos that have done quite well. We'll probably do, once we finish the game, we'll do a Destiny review of what we exactly thought of the game. I think it's good. But yeah, we'll get multiplayer up once we get level 20, because it'll be more fair, because right now we play multiplayer, we're level 5, we're getting wrecked. That's why throughout the series you'll see us have level jumps, is because we're multiplayer grinding.
It must be more entertaining to watch like end game combat multiplayer than like some scrub just jumping in.
We'll get to the point where if we do level jump, we'll explain why and how you guys can do it as well.
Just playing multiplayer.
But the traveler
Well, there's other stuff.
You gotta get the
a darkness.
but some
I
backstory.
think that's what that's what Bungie did though, to make multiplayer a part of the game. Like not just a side thing, it helps you level up substantially, I would say.
Because sometimes the regular campaign's harder to level up, but these multiplayer missions or objectives, pretty much your dailies.
Especially for people who aren't driven by the story. They can like, oh, I'll just go shoot people and I'll still get experience.
As the story isn't anything that'll blow your mind, especially if you're expecting another type of Halo type story.
Even though it's as similar to Halo as you can get.
Just not even close to the story. Oh my god, it's a long cut screen. So, like the beta, we start off with Peter Dinklage trying to find the last Guardian on Earth.
That he's found a million times. And then he's going to bring you to that ship for the millionth time. So, you know.
And it's pretty much all basic.
Pretty sky. I saw the graphics comparison between past gen and new gen. And when you just look at past gen by itself, you're like, wow, it looks really good. And then they compare them, you're like, oh my god, it sucks. So this is where it's at. Xbox One again, like, it's good.
Didn't they say they wanted to keep Destiny on its servers for a while? Like constantly just keep updating the game like a traditional
that's why
MMO.
the first two expansions already announced for December and late winter, early spring, February, March. So those expansions will probably be content, you know, updated gun, you know, everything.
Level
Updated
cap.
everything. Hopefully, yeah, definitely level cap. If they don't do that,
Why keep playing the game?
well, getting better stuff. Because as we saw, endgame gear is pretty good. But then, yeah, we don't know what it's like compared to like level 25. I don't expect them doing big level jumps though, from 5, maybe by 5s instead of 10s.
I mean, if they want to keep it with MMOs, you look at WoW, they constantly give out a lot of new locations to go to, a lot of...
Entire worlds.
Yeah. So if they want to keep up in a good MMO type game, they gotta increase the level cap. Because like, why would... If I'm level 20, I have
there's a
okay
difference
gear.
because it's
What's
it's
gonna
a
draw me
shooter.
back?
People don't... I don't think... Okay, I'm sure a lot of people play this for that MMO sake, but I think most people play it for a shooter's sake. And it's made by a studio who makes really great shooters. And
There you are.
that's probably the drawing point, because people are going to buy shooters regardless. But then the MMOs, the extra thing that Bungie took and made it more like... It's special, because it's on a console, and it's a shooter, and it's an MMO. So, I mean, this isn't an experimental jump for them. Yeah, which subtitles are on now? I turned them on in a sec. But
I'm a ghost.
I hope it works out.
I mean, for me, I'm not an MMO type player. I'm more of a casual gamer.
Yeah.
But I'm still, you know, I played Mass Effect, and playing this game, I'm more thinking like I want to get higher than level 20. Granted, because for me, I'm gonna beat this game. I'm gonna get semi-good gear, and then the next Xbox game is gonna come out, FIFA or Dragon Age or Halo or even Pokemon, and I'm gonna switch to that. So I think Bungie needs to somehow draw me back, not just me as like a gamer back in, who aren't gonna be like super hardcore fans, and how they're gonna do that. You know, new gear might not entice me because I don't care. But if like it's like a new level cap, a new story, then that's gonna make me jump back in. Then the new gear will be even like a benefit, because I'll be back in the game.
Well, right, that's the biggest thing that draws me to this is new gear. That's why I played the beta, made 3 level cap, like kept doing the stupid strike mission over and over and over again. Even though it's just a beta, I can't keep anything. I did it as many times as I could to get the best stuff, because I want to see what guns this, what guns this. Like, does the fusion rifle, is it really worth beating a sniper rifle? No, it's not. So, you know, I was having a lot of fun just doing that. And I was playing by myself, which I keep repeating to everyone is, this is a game to play with friends. It's really boring by yourself. But I just kept playing because I thought it was fun, trying to find guns that don't really exist, but I wanted them. And that's what MMOs are. You just like, make yourself as best as you can.
I mean, I'd be fine with gear grinding as long as
But that's
like,
what
we can
that's you
increase
said,
your
like,
level cap.
Yeah. But you said you're casual, which that's the exact definition, is you don't really... It's like, oh, I played a game, it was fun. It's good. That's it. But
It all depends on the game.
You don't need more. Which is sometimes good, so, you know, keep shelling out. At least, yeah, this game is not monthly subscriptions. That's nice.
$60, and then the expansions will cost money though.
But not... That's still like $15 in expansion. About $20 in expansion.
Yeah. So we'll see.
This part, I don't... Why don't they just shoot you?
Subtitles are back.
They're on, yeah.
I found a rifle. Grab it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the intro level. Obviously, most people have done this. We've done this, so it wasn't anything special for us. Like
Yeah.
playing through the intro parts of the game.
On the tracker.
Like the first time I played this, it was really fun, and then after that, I'm like, wow, this is really kind of tedious. Like level 1, like come on, like good how just tearing apart these bad guys.
There's a difference though. In the beta, they had an easy difficulty and a normal difficulty. And in terms of normal was the quote unquote more difficult, you know, it's the hard difficulty. Now in the real game, normal is your base and hard is beyond. So, of course, thinking this didn't feel harder than the beta, I guess.
It did not. This felt just as easy.
Yeah.
I wasn't like.
It's probably just a tutorial.
You'll see us later and deal with.
Yeah.
the difficulties, but you know, this definitely felt just as easy as the easy beta. I mean, maybe this is the same difficulty as the beta because you can't like change it. So I don't really know. They teach you, obviously your basic commands, your slide, your melee, your shoot. You know, they show you how to get gear. And the funny thing is, if you're a hunter, you'll get a sniper here.
Yeah.
Any other class, you get a shotgun. You know, I wish I had a sniper. Snipers are so much better.
I don't know why it tells you don't touch them, just shoot them. But then for tutorials, it's like, oh, I'll crouch.
Yeah. And it's like, first time I played this, there was like bad guys that kept trying to chase me down and running into the wires and blowing themselves up, which I thought was hilarious.
That happens right about.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it does. Happens there.
These guys just like, if these bad guys have been here, they should know like, oh, maybe we shouldn't touch those things. Do they not have a tutorial about how to kill people? They don't have a ghost saying, don't touch the lasers. More bad guys. Really don't know too much about the bad guys.
No.
At this point, obviously we know nothing.
They're called the Fallens. That must be symbolic of something. It must obviously be what the humans called them. So, yeah. I think the only other enemy we heard about in the beta was the Hive.
Yeah.
Which come much later, but these guys seem like your generic. If you had to compare it to Halo, it would be like a really weak elite with a strong elite, and then with sometimes a really strong elite. So that's kind of it, which happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's mainly these missions always be like a super powerful bad guy.
Just a little bit further.
Yeah,
that's there.
Let's hope there's something left out there.
And yeah.
So, I mean, I kept running around this room like thinking maybe there's something in here. There was not. Unless there is, then tell me, because I'm obviously really lazy. I took 2 seconds to look. But yeah, the water always looks nice.
Going through this is you know, obviously they're teaching you everything. Like here, they just want to show you more of like kind of like the scope of the game. They want to get you out of like the initial room and show you. It's always very interesting. I remember the first time you saw this happen in the beta. You're just like, what is it? Like the tower's falling. I was like, no. Bad guys are already destroying things. Even though, according in this game, when you've woken up, like obviously from the intro, the humans are pretty much just stuck in that city. So this is all not human territory.
Yeah, this is all Forsaken Land.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, they wonder like why these guys are this close to the human city, but it's pretty much like a waste ground, like a battlefield, or nothing is big here. So they're probably wondering why there's a human here, and then you're wondering why there's bad guys here, because humans are supposed to be in this.
I'm an exo, yo.
That is true. But we are made by
humans. So yeah, the backstory, if no one paid attention on the character creation screen, they give a little backdrop of like each thing, because you're thinking like the whole game bases like you're humanity's last hope, defend Earth, home of humans. So humans are obviously from Earth, they're humans, but the game goes into ancestry. So if you're a human in this game, you're an ancestor of someone born on Earth. If you're an Awoken, you're a human who went out to the stars and settled down on some other planet, became something else, kind of glowy, and your eyes are glowy. Mm-hmm. You look more alien. Yeah, so Awoken, their ancestors come from the colonies out in space. And exos were developed by humans on Earth to fight, quote unquote, a war against, I'm assuming, these bad guys before the Traveler came. Mm-hmm. Or no, was Traveler here first? God damn, I should know this.
Traveler came first in the bad guys game.
And the bad guys followed.
You just saw Alex level up.
Yes.
Pretty much every level up you get an upgrade to your class. And
almost every level.
Could be our ticket out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, yes.
So there, Alex
got a grenade.
The first
level 2 grenade. You'll get all of your, basic, quick skills within the first 4 or 5 levels.
Mm-hmm. Warlock grenade is very good because when you throw it, it stays there.
Yeah.
So if you throw it in a crowd of enemies, it won't just explode, but it'll constantly drain them. So it's good.
It's first grenade.
Yeah.
And it plants itself. It doesn't bounce. So instead of being able to lob it around a corner or something, you have to kind of launch it. In the Warlock spectrum, it's more like a spell. Like you shoot like a bolt of dark energy. It's going to sit there. It's not going to bounce around. So I thought that was interesting. It's called a grenade, but it's really like a magic bolt.
Mm-hmm. And it's very useful, especially against and if the bad guys, if you can get a good, if they're hiding, sometimes the bad guys will try to be annoying. If you can get a good throw in.
Yeah, or they always just mob the place. And it's nice because it does AoE damage. When these little stupid flying shanks, sometimes you get 5 of them in a row. Just
those super annoying.
They just fly into them and die.
Other grenades, other basic grenades.
What was your grenade like?
Titan grenades are pretty interesting because they do damage when you throw them, but the main thing they do is they stun. So when they explode, if you get hit by one, which you can in multiplayer, your screen goes white. So when you throw it towards enemies, they'll be stunned. Like they'll stand there.
Like a flashbang.
It's a flashbang. You have no like I threw one and the two baggers were standing there. I'm like, did they glitch? Like I forgot I had a flashbang grenade, and then you just go beat them down or shoot them. Like they are stunned. So they're very useful in, especially in campaign. Throw them at bad guys. I think they're awesome. They're both all good grenades though. And the Hunter's grenade is more like I don't know. I haven't played Hunter.
It's like just an incendiary grenade.
Oh yeah, it is. And if you stand on the ground too long, I think it'll like
Lights on fire.
It'll light the bad guys on fire. So it's good to hit them as well. And everyone will get that at level 2. You can see Alex's basic warlock armor.
So ugly.
And your initial shit to get you out of here.
Yeah. So exos are created by humans.
In theory.
And now they're here.
Yeah.
And actually, in these cinematics, if you listen to your character speak, it always sounds like a human male. So, unless you're female, you probably sound like a human female.
Hey, look at that guy. I just want to punch him in the face.
No, he's awesome. I want 4 arms.
I want to kill him, though. I just want to kill him so bad. I just want to kill him. Look at him. He's just wait. There's 3 guys. We shoot him with our ship. I know he can come back. I just want to kill him. And there's that person. Is that another guardian? Is Hisashi a good guy? Or is Hisashi a bad guy? What if he's a bad guardian? There's only one way to find out.
It wouldn't be called a guardian, would it?
Google.
So after every mission, every match, anything you load out of, you'll get this like post activity screen.
I can show you kills. I like the good thing is rewards. See, on that mission we got a ship, which everyone gets on their first, basic one. But keep looking for that, and I think it's good stuff. And we got an achievement. Shit. Something.
Sounds like you're saying shit.
Ship. One time when I was a kid, I was talking about a football player named Marcel Ship, and my dad's like, "Don't use that language." I'm like, "He's a football player." So here's the last cinematic of the intro. I really like the cinematic. It shows like a cool storm back to the, had really good mountains. I thought it was pretty. Xbox One.
Explanations.
Mm-hmm.
By mine.
And there it is. The so-called Traveler, who Alex thinks is a bad guy.
It's a bad guy.
That's
predictions. All it did was colonize like the planets around your system for all these bad guys to come take. How is that not bad?
But they're protecting the city.
We're protecting the city.
That's true. Anywho.
By stealing, he gave us its power, but yeah. So
that's where the Guardians live, and
this is where a lot of your out of combat time is spent. Your helmet comes off. You're kind of looking at, and you can go shopping and stuff. But that's for next time. We'll do a tour around the city, kind of show where everything is. It's good stuff, and there's still some blocked off places, but we'll be able to find out what those are eventually. Hopefully before expansions.
Yeah. So until next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Yep.
Let us know if you want to see any other Destiny content, and yeah, see you next time.